The final representative of Team Universe 6 has finally stepped up to the plate, now officially battling Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta at the Universal God Destruction Tournament as it draws to its end. What's going on, Dragon Ball Super fans? I'm back here once again with my guest, Jarrah Sand, and today we're going to be sharing our thoughts and opinions alongside the rest of the community on the recent battle between Vegeta and Hit. Now, please bear in mind, guys, this video will contain massive amounts of spoilers that have to do with the recent episode of Dragon Ball Super, so if you don't want to know what happens, and if you don't want anything spoiled, simply skip on forward in the video or simply tune out and come back after watching the battle yourself. Now that you've been warned, don't cry in the comment section about this because I am going to be just talking about so much right now. JR, my God, man, what a fight. All right, so although we really haven't seen Super Saiyan Blue be put into action fully, since the, arrival of Frieza back on Earth. With that being said, I just want to get your thoughts, Rudy, on this particular battle because I want to know if it was worth it because Vegeta got manhandled. Vegeta got manhandled and just simply outclassed by Hit, causing him to faint during their encounter, knocking him out. Now, we understand that Hit is incredibly fast, so fast that he is able to literally skip time 0.1 seconds, a technique that he learned to get the best of his opponents. So I want to know from you, do you feel as if this fight happened somewhere like in Dragon Ball Z, do you think this fight would have had more than just one simple episode, or do you think the outcome would have been the same? Because I personally feel, as awesome as the fight was, it was just so short because, I mean, we all remember, Vegeta just beating the mess out of Frieza, man. Like, he broke him down. Dude, like, remember Frieza, I think he was going to go do, like, a shin attack. He broke his own leg, punching, like, kicking Vegeta. So, Vegeta is that strong coming out of the time chamber or whatnot. He's grown heavily since Resurrection F, but now ultimately getting manhandled in this episode. What are your thoughts on this particular fight? And do you feel as if, if this battle took place during the Dragon Ball Z days, do you think it would have been longer, or do you think the outcome would have been the same?
Outcome would have been that overall outcome would have been the same with the fight, but the fight would have been longer and more dragged out. That seems to be the difference between Super and the older, Z.
Well, yeah. Everything back then was like so much more dragged out and like everything was more marinated. But in terms of like Vegeta versus Hit, are you satisfied? Because I know the Vegeta fans are going to be pissed. And again, I don't think they should be pissed because Vegeta knocked out like 3 guys, man. Like he's tired. He's already in his 4th fight. Remember that. So he just got done fighting a shit ton of people, Vegeta, Kabe, and Frost. Even though Frost wasn't really much, Vegeta, gave him a run for his money, and Kabe kind of like irritated him, but still, like Vegeta was forced to do something at least. So this is the first time that we saw God bleed. What are your thoughts on that?
Damn, dude, it was crazy. So with Vegeta and Hit, I was satisfied because I wanted Vegeta to get the shit kicked out of him, bro.
Why?
In order for it to be something that Goku needs to overcome, or another character needed to overcome, he needed to beat the shit out of Vegeta with his Tokido Bashi, which is his fighting style. It's revealed in the episode. Oh, you already said spoilers, right? It's revealed in the episode, whatever. Tokido Bashi is the way he fights, or it's his technique or something, and that's pretty much his time skip. So I was so glad Vegeta got the living shit beat out of him, but quicker than usual, so Goku couldn't figure out what happened. Goku needed to go in there blindly, pretty much, and get the shit kicked out of him too, but he took it, and he was prepared for the vital points and whatnot. So I was glad that Goku learned really fast.
I can't imagine how many people right now are going to be in the comments just raging that
Goku.
that Goku is now able to one-up Vegeta here because Goku is doing what Vegeta could not, and that's not only hit back, like he was able to like counteract him and just strike back, but he made him bleed, bro. That backhand. All right, so in the episode, guys, Goku did get his ass whooped. He got kneed in the gut. He got punched in the face. I wouldn't even call it a punch. Like, did you see the way like Hit was striking? Like, it looked like he would dap you with his finger, but like God knows how strong he is, like just dapping you in the face with that. But he was able to do that to Goku, and counteractively so, Goku was able to like just backhand, Hit, and he cut him. And when Vegeta saw that, and everybody throughout the entire stadium was like,
really
wow.
crazy,
like
bro.
Everybody was like, yo, Goku's doing it. And Vegeta...
I went crazy like that too.
Absolutely. And Vegeta, remember when Vegeta was standing there? He was pissed. He was livid. Livid.
No, and
Now,
that's even better because now Vegeta wants to, be stronger, and
oh,
that's
dude,
good.
hell yeah. Think about that. He got embarrassed in front of his wife, in front of his child, in front of, I
God,
guess you can call them his friends because he doesn't really get along with nobody, but still, like, he got destroyed. And even when Goku asked him, he was like, all right, so how do I beat him? Vegeta's like, fuck off. Like, it was so funny because, like, he realized, he knew that he made vital mistakes. And now, let me ask you, do you think Vegeta was able to get knocked out because he had fights prior to this, or do you believe that even with, with or without having fights before having to go up against Hit, do you think the result would have been the same? Because remember, he fought a couple of dudes before fighting Hit.
yeah. So his body was tired. There's no doubt about that, especially what he went through with Vegeta. Having already go Super Saiyan God Blue or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan against Kabe, right? Frost was a one punch. I mean, all that energy accumulates. He did waste a good amount of energy and time. I don't know if you saw his arms. He kind of was dangling his arms a
Yeah,
little bit.
he was tired. I mean,
He
you
was
can clearly
tired, bro.
see that. But then again, he wasn't dangling his arms and his legs weren't as shaky before he transformed, because once Hit, delivered that first punch, then we
Yeah.
saw like his legs were a little shaky, his arms were a little
Yeah,
loose.
exactly. And another point I have to say, it wasn't just him being tired. It was where Hit was hitting him vital points, bro.
Yeah,
He was getting him tired.
if you pay attention, it was his temple, it was his jugular vein, it was his kidney, and
Shoulder,
it was
his
his
nose.
ribs. He just
Dude,
blasted him,
he
man.
went everywhere, bro.
No, definitely. But I just feel as if, like, if this particular battle were to happen in Dragon Ball Z back in the day, this definitely would have stretched out, because if you go back and you look at, Kid Buu versus Vegeta, stretched the hell out. Even though Vegeta got massacred by Buu, stretched out. Cell versus Vegeta. Again, another fight that could have ended off so fast. Cell could have easily just, went behind Vegeta and knocked him out, but again, they stretched that out. Vegeta versus Frieza. Vegeta was getting tortured, stretched out. So, I feel as if this was incorporated in Dragon Ball Z, this would have been definitely stretched out, and we would have gotten more Vegeta versus Hit. So comment down below, guys, if you guys agree with that or not. My second question is, let's say Vegeta was able to defeat Hit and win the tournament here, Rudy.
Okay.
How do you think things would have been different? Like, do you believe that would have been it? Or do you believe that there would have been something more to it than that?
I mean, no matter what, Champa's gonna be pissed. That's the whole what they've already, what we already know. The whole translation. Champa's
Right.
gonna be pissed. But that's hard.
He certainly wasn't pissed when he saw Hit knock out Vegeta. He was crying of tears of joy.
Dude, yes, he was. No, but what I think is our fighters, Goku and Vegeta, wouldn't be more experienced. Cause after this fight, they're learning literally a whole new way to beat a whole new fighting technique. The whole time skipping thing, which can occur later on in the future. Remember, this guy's an assassin. He might get away from this, and they might see him again because he'll be pissed that he loses. You get me?
No, absolutely. And the thing is, it's like the way Champa reacted to like the way Hit was fighting was like remarkable, because even Beerus was there. Beerus was like, okay, this is something new. And obviously Beerus and Whis already knew how Hit was fighting, and so they didn't want to reveal that to Goku, because again, that goes back to what you said.
Learning experience.
Yeah, learning experience. Like, Goku's gonna learn from that, which was really funny, because when Goku fought Hit, it was like Goku was getting tossed around too, until that very second when he was able to pick up to what the hell he was doing, and he carried on from there.
Epic, bro. I went crazy. I was like, everyone went crazy. I went crazy. I was like, oh shit.
No, definitely. Like the second he was able to block it, I was like, wow, all right, this is something totally unexpected, because I thought that Goku was gonna get tossed around until the very next episode, to where he like actually backs up. But my third question to you is, even at full power, right? Where would you say both Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta and Hit stand together? Who do you believe is stronger? And without Hit's technique, right? Without the Tokutsubashi, would you still say that Hit was able to win? Because if he didn't have that technique under his belt, would he have still given Vegeta that same outcome?
No.
Really? Why?
I think everything around surrounding Hit and the way he fights, it all has to do with the time skipping, bro. If you can tell what he's gonna hit, like let's say for example, when Hit is throwing before Goku knows, so now what Goku is doing is blocking before, you know what I mean? He's
Absolutely.
like thinking ahead, more like he's not really thinking, he's reacting ahead. So he knows, okay, well, if I throw here, he's probably gonna do this way. So I gotta put my hands up as soon as I throw the punch because he's gonna try to counter. Hit's counterattacking.
So you think that without that specific technique, you think that Hit would not be able to outmatch Vegeta?
Oh no, bro! Everything around him goes around that, and we're
Wow.
gonna see
Okay.
more of that next week because what we saw right in the preview or at the end of the episode was what we saw in the preview was Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan or Blue against Hit, right?
Yeah.
But in the end of the episode, what we saw was Base against Hit. So Hit is still holding a lot back, bro, because he's still fighting against Super Saiyan God Goku, right?
Absolutely.
Even and Hit gets stronger as the fight goes on. Another
So do you
spoiler.
think that Hit is stronger than Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta in its
Power.
entirety? Because judging based on like how, again, it does boil down to technique.
Yes.
But it just seems like, all right, even if he was that fast, you can't be that fast and be weak enough to like not do any damage.
No, of
Because
course not.
for him to be that fast, he had to have been strong enough to penetrate, godlike abilities. Like, dude, Vegeta, I can't keep stressing it enough. Vegeta is so freaking strong right now. Nobody can argue with me on that. I don't care who you are. You cannot argue with me and say that at this point he is not supremely and vastly ahead of what he was in Resurrection F. And in Resurrection F he was strong, but now he is just head and shoulders above what he was. And for him to be that strong to fight with Goku in the time chamber for 3 years, remember, like, these two can't really get along. I mean, when was the last time we ever had Goku and Vegeta spend more than like 3 minutes next to each other, like, let alone 3 years? So we do have an understanding that these dudes have been battling it out for 3 years. And again, I mean, even with Hit is 1,000 years old, so God knows how much training he's been doing. So, but I just firmly believe that Hit is either on par with someone like Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta or just above him, because the way he was making contact with Vegeta was getting up. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that he was like SS12 or something, like to the point where Vegeta couldn't get up. Vegeta got up, but he was getting up to the point where like he was like his legs were all wobbly. I mean, you've been doing boxing, right? How many times have you trained and you try to get back up, but you feel like shit, like you feel like spaghetti because like you've been doing so much training, and so I Vegeta in an essence, he's been going through that, and Hit has been delivering like some crazy shots, even though although it was towards his vital points. I mean, would you not have it any other way as a fighter? As a fighter, you want to go for the weak joint points and stuff.
Oh yeah.
You wouldn't want to like throw shots and like try to hit them in their foot or something. You want to go for like their vital points. So from its entirety, do you think that this fight made sense, or do you think that they could have done something more to it?
I think it made sense. It makes sense where they're going with this. How quickly he got beat. It emphasizes how strong Hit is, and how strong his technique is. So that's what I think there. And Goku against Hit's gonna be crazy, bro. Because like I said, they were fighting at regular form. Goku hit him at regular form.
Oh,
so
man, I'm
Hit
telling you,
has a strong power up. Don't think transformation. He powers up. He's still the same, but he powers up from Goku's regular form to a Super Saiyan God level. That's crazy power, bro.
no, absolutely, and just for the sheer fact that I just felt like the second I saw Vegeta like about to use his Big Bang attack, I was flipping out. I was like, yes, we haven't seen that fucking attack since like when Android 19, I think, right?
I think so, yeah.
So yeah,
so.
Android 19, and the moment he cocked his like handbag, I was like, oh, this is it. Like Hit was able to like just clop him right there. So overall, guys, I don't think the Vegeta fans could really be upset about this because Vegeta had lots of moments in this tournament. People were praising him. Yeah, I get it. People are going to be mad. They're going to say, oh, fuck Goku, goddammit. I understand that because in the previous arc, the same outcome happened where Vegeta had the best of Frieza and he was about to murder him. And then, Goku made the save. I get that. But people are going to bring that back and they're going to say, well, Goku stole his moment in the last arc, and now he's going to steal his moment in this arc. Because I thus far in my review, I already saw several people talk about, well, it would have made more sense if Goku fought him first, and then he got his ass whooped, and then Vegeta comes in and makes the save and eliminates, Hit. But at the same time, that would have been like sort of like the similar outcome to where Frieza beat up Goku, and Goku wasn't able to fight back. I mean, you can't have Goku look like a weakling here because he is, Dragon Ball's poster boy in a way. I guess that's arguable, but he is like the face of Dragon Ball in essence, and some people might argue against that. Let me know if you guys do. And so it kind of makes sense to have the face of Dragon Ball go up against, you know, Universe 6's strongest competitor. But in a way, I think that Vegeta definitely had some great moments. I just think that, don't you think that they should have had like at least one more episode with Vegeta versus Hit, to where like they had like a beam struggle, to where like they had like the implementation of like the final flash, the Big Bang, stuff like that. Like, or do you think that they should have just ended it off like the way they did right now?
Well, I thought, if as far as we knew, I thought the next episode, the first couple of minutes, was actually gonna be Vegeta losing. But damn, dude, it was half of this episode. That was quick.
He was, and he lost like during like the middle of the episode, which is like 10,
Yep.
15 minutes in. So
Yep.
in its entirety, this fight was like 10, 15 minutes in. That was it. And so
Well,
some
the
people
fight-
might
yeah.
some people might be mad about that. Some people might be like, all right, it's fair enough because we're setting up for Goku and Hit. But let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below about your overall thoughts on Vegeta versus Hit. Are you guys satisfied? Do you guys think that this fight would have been much better in Dragon Ball Z than Dragon Ball Super? And what are your overall thoughts on Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta, or Super Saiyan Blue compared to Hit and Power? Comment down below, let us know, guys. Once again, thank you all for watching. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe. That way you guys don't miss a single Dragon Ball update or video. If you guys enjoyed, if you guys cannot wait to see Goku versus Hit, smash that like button. Let us know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Tune in for our next video, which is going to be Goku versus Hit, our predictions on that. That's going to be a very fun video to talk about. So check out JR Saiyans down in the description below. He finally hit 10K. It's over 9,000.
Yeah, and
So I hope
10,000.
you guys enjoyed. Tune in for more, and we'll be seeing you guys in the next episode. Take it easy, guys. Peace.